Right, today I'm taking a look at the big outro solo from Wuthering Heights by Kate Bush. I've been meaning to learn this for absolutely ages, but I've been putting it off because I knew it would be a giant pain in the ass to learn. It's one of them guitar solos that sounds all melodic and sweet, but when you actually try and learn it, it's surprisingly awkward. If you're enjoying this video, please hit like, subscribe, bell next to it, and drop me a comment down below as well. As I've said before, it's one of the best ways that you can support this channel. I literally learned that yesterday. I've probably spent about 2 hours in total from sitting down in the lounge, putting it on, working it out, to recording that take that I just showed you then. I'll be able to play it better in the future, but I'm pretty happy with how it sounds for now. I'm going to upload the tab and a backing track on my Patreon, so you can learn it the way I'm playing it if you want, and you can play over the top without the lead guitar in the mix. Pressure's on, basically. You can't have Ian covering your arse, right? You've got to learn it properly and then do him proud. Now, something I didn't realize until recently is that the guitarist that played on this album, this solo, is Ian Bairnson. Ian also did stuff with the Alan Parsons Project, including that very tasty solo on I Wouldn't Want to Be Like You, which I covered and taught on the channel. I'll link it up there. But yeah, he's just a phenomenal guitarist. Everything he plays is perfect. It's majestic. And you know, if you think about the difference between this song and I Wouldn't Want to Be Like You by Alan Parsons Project, if we just looked at those two and how completely different they are and how equally fitting each guitar lead is, it's like he has a style, but he makes it work for the track as well. I don't know what he was eating in Scotland, but I'm thinking about moving there. There's a nice little musical crossover with this track and album because it was produced by Andrew Powell, who was heavily involved with the Alan Parsons Project, who I mentioned before. And apparently David Gilmour co-produced 2 of the tracks as well. Not Wuthering Heights. I can't remember which tracks it was. But you'll be thinking, bloody hell, he's good, isn't he? All this stuff predates him. He's like, he'd be good in a pub quiz. I wouldn't. I'm dining out on Wikipedia. As soon as this camera's turned off, it's gone. I mentioned at the start that I found this solo difficult to learn and play. That's not just verbal clickbait. I made a few notes. First one on here, precision of the bends. You'll know from learning a guitar solo, if your bends are slightly out, it can sound ghastly, and we don't want that. This is not like some sleazy blues solo with like micro pulls and suggestive bends. It's mimicking Kate's vocal. It needs to be in tune, and they're fast and repetitive, these bends, and they have to be accurate. So when you're doing it slow and over again, that's one of my other notes, is like hand fatigue. I found my hand was kind of cramping down here. It's kind of mad for me because I play a lot. I can overdo it, especially when I'm editing as well, but the bends that are on the lower strings, you're reaching over more, so you're bending higher as well. Basically, I'm being a little hard ass. Okay, I need to get back to the gym, toughen up. But seriously, like if you were learning this, I imagine that you would feel fatigued. You better I'd do, because I don't want to be the only hard ass in this room. Other things, it's not a box solo, is it? Like I'd find it easier doing a page solo or something 10 times faster by Slash if it was just in like natural minor or pentatonic minor box 1, and there's some kind of familiar patterns and licks in there. This went all over the fretboard in an unusual key, and yeah, it's challenging. The guitar tone is beautiful, but very challenging to emulate. I'm pretty happy with what I ended up with. It's the bridge pickup of my Les Paul into the Nobels ODR1, left side of the King of Tone, going into the PRS DGT 15 amp, MPX mic pre from Warm Audio into the compressor, then into Logic. I did a little bit of EQing around. It sounds like it's got like a 3,400 bump, a dip, and then like a 3,000, 4,000 hertz bump as well. And then I stuck a reverb on the end of it. I wanted that to be in Logic because if I got it wrong, it's very hard to take that out. So yeah, the reverb is put on at the end. But yeah, it's a beautiful tone. I'm happy with what I ended up with, and I hope you liked my version, my take on it. He's a super talented guitarist, or was. Sadly passed away 3 years ago now. But yeah, I'm sure as I continue to dive into the past, I'm going to find more and more special moments from that man. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, bell next to it, comment. I said drop a like, didn't I? Terrible. Smash like. Catch you in the next one.